Hey everyone, welcome to Success Made Simple. Do you know there is so much going on today in the world? I don't know about you, but I find myself sometimes just feeling a little overwhelmed, or maybe even a little bit of the joy that I'm normally carrying is feeling a little zapped. And what I realized is because there's so much heaviness that's going on. So I was just talking to my team. Joy and I worked together, and then my son Levi was part of it too. And we were like, gosh, what should we do? And we decided that we wanted to do something creative and fun to get out of the normal, what's happening in the world. And so we decided to do something really fun. And this is what I want to encourage you to do. I'll tell you what, this is something you can do with your kids, something you can do just as a family, it's something you can do with friends. But there's something about being creative that really does something for the soul. So we did some painting. We went to Michael's and got some nice paint. We got some sale price canvas that we could use, and then if we made a mistake, it wasn't that big a deal. We didn't spend that much money. But we created artwork with a technique using tape. You heard me, tape, like masking tape. So what we did on this one is it came with just like a blank canvas, and this is the color that's in my living room. And so I wanted to create a piece of artwork that would go in there and kind of pull out those colors of the pillows that are in my living room. So all these little pieces you see here is where the tape was. So you take masking tape and you just tape it down and create the design. And then you take your paint and you just paint it all the way over the same, just the whole thing. And then what we did here is we used like a comb or something with a little bit of a texture, and we moved it over the top to create texture. Well, this was really fun. It's actually kind of cute, but it was a way for us to completely de-stress. So I'm going to share another one with you using the same technique. Okay, you can tell who the artist is here in the group, and it wasn't me with that picture. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? This was created, I think it should go this way. There we go. This was created with the same technique, but obviously Joy has a little bit more of a talent for art than I do. So she just went through, did the same thing, and she made the geometric. This was all masking tape. And then she went in with different colors, and she got this gold foil. I'd never seen how gold foil works before, but she would just put that gold foil on, kind of press it on, and then sponge paint over it. Isn't this beautiful? Piece of artwork, and I bet you we spent maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and definitely under $20 for this piece of art. And my son even got into it, and he painted a picture of a place that he had gone surfing. He didn't use the masking tape part, but it was really fun even for him just to sit down and take mind off work, do something fun. Do you know that our children right now really need to do things that are fun and engaging? When I grew up, I always knew my parents had a super peaceful household. So I was really sensitive, like if there was something going on or they were concerned about, I could pick up on it right away. Well, me growing up, we didn't have anything like what we're dealing with now. And I can tell with my son growing up, you know how your kids sometimes take the temperature, like how's she doing today? I actually picked up on a little bit of that from both my husband and my son this last week, and I realized wow, I think I'm probably maybe a little stressed. But our children are sensitive to the environments in our home. And, with everything that's going on, we have to talk about it and deal with the COVID, the isolation, dealing with work, the violence and the riots that are happening now in some of our cities. It's really difficult, and it's a lot for children to walk through. So this is an idea for you just to take a break, even with your kids, your grandkids, as a couple, or just you for fun, and use this technique. It's super easy. They can be creative. You put the tape down, you paint, and you can end up with something really, really beautiful as a de-stressor and a new addition to your home. So thank you so much for joining me today on Success Made Simple.